Welcome to the classic Storytime for kids. I'm excited to share today's story, The Bremen Town Musicians. Let's jump right in. Once upon a time, in a little village, there lived a donkey who had grown old. He worked hard his whole life, carrying heavy loads. But one day, his owner decided he was too old and no longer useful. The donkey was very sad. He thought, what will I do now? Then he had an idea. I will go to Bremen and become a musician. So off he went, dreaming of a new adventure. As the donkey traveled along the road, he met a dog who looked very unhappy. The dog said, I used to be a great hunter, but I'm too old now. The donkey smiled and said, come with me to Bremen. We can be musicians together. The dog perked up and happily joined the donkey. Soon, they came across a cat sitting by the side of the road. The cat was very grumpy and said, I am too old to catch mice anymore. The donkey and the dog invited the cat too. Come with us to Bremen and we can play music. The cat couldn't resist the idea and followed them. A little while later, they met a rooster crowing loudly on a fence. The rooster looked worried and said, the farmer is going to make soup out of me. The donkey said, don't worry, join us and we will all go to Bremen together. The rooster jumped down excitedly and joined the group. So the four new friends, the donkey, the dog, the cat, and the rooster, set off for Bremen, singing and dreaming of becoming great musicians. But as they traveled, they grew tired and decided to find a place to spend the night. They soon saw a light in the distance. When they got closer, they realized it was a house belonging to a band of robbers. The animals peeked inside and saw the robbers counting their treasure. The animals had a clever plan. They decided to scare the robbers away. Each of them took a position. The donkey brayed, the dog barked, the cat meowed, and the rooster crowed. When they made their noises all at once, it was so loud and frightening that the robbers thought a monster was attacking. The robbers ran away in fear, never looking back. The animals quickly entered the house and celebrated their victory. They feasted on the food the robbers had left behind and felt happy and safe. They decided to stay in the house for the night. The next morning, they woke up to the sound of birds singing outside. They looked around and realized they were now free to live happily together. So instead of going to Bremen, the four friends chose to make the robbers' house their new home, where they could live happily ever after. And that's how the donkey, the dog, the cat, and the rooster became the Bremen Town Musicians. They proved that friendship and teamwork can help you overcome any challenge. Wasn't that a fun adventure? Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep dreaming and exploring.